G'day everyone and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. Yes, it does look like there's a lot of shells on the sand here, doesn't it? So Cyclone Alfred that we had been waiting for arrived this morning. Ooh, that one's broken. It's a snakehead cowrie and it has a lot of damaging wind and rain obviously, but the areas north of it, like where I am right now, there we go, 2 bladder moon snails, has actually escaped the brunt of most of the weather system, most of the damaging winds and rain. So thankfully, I am so relieved to say that I'm fine here. And for the next few hours, the weather is actually going to be pretty clear, I think. So it looks like I've almost got the beach to myself today on landfall day. So let's find some seashells and hope that I'm not being too reckless. Another bladder moon snail. I collected a lot of these yesterday. I do not usually find so many bladder moon snails here. I usually find a bunch of them in Hervey Bay instead. There's just a lot to see here today, a lot on the sand. And also, I was watching the footage that I recorded yesterday. I was very distracted through a lot of it. I'm so sorry to whoever actually did watch that. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be a bit of fun today. There we go, we got our first cowrie. That one is a graceful cowrie. And as my friend said, you're not going to remember staying home while the site... Oh, there's a bonnet. You're not going to remember staying home. Oh, he's a broken checkerboard bonnet. But you will remember coming out, you know, during a bit of bad weather and having a bit of fun. So let's have a bit of fun today. I am very aware that we're starting with like 4 moon snails in a row. Oh, look at this one. So yesterday I also collected a fairly large bladder moon snail, and I think I said it was top 5 for the largest ones I'd ever found. This is definitely up there. This is a nice big chunky boy. That is the first commercial scallop for the day. Yeah, it looks rather nice, a nice grey colour with some mottled white through it. This one can also be called the Southern Australian scallop or the Tasmanian scallop. Yes, let's take a look. Yeah, I think that one is very okay. That one is a lovely scaly scallop. Oh, it's stuck. I was thinking that was just going to be a piece. Are you like... Oh, are you super duper stuck? It looks fairly nice from the backside. Let me see if I can just like spend some time trying to wiggle it out. It does wiggle, so it can come out. But it's a little bit sharp on that point right there, so I don't want to cut my thumb again. Yes, there we go. And the water just came up, so I can wash it out right away. Yeah, I think that looks pretty gosh darn nice. That is a lovely checkerboard bonnet. He's got some black discoloring him right there. Right along that that lip right there too, but otherwise a very nice little shell. Also, there are other shells just sitting around here. I don't usually pick these guys up on a good day, let alone a bad day like this. I mean, I suppose a cyclone day is good for shelling. These ones are white rock shells. They get very, very worn away even while the snail is in them. Obviously, there's just a rock in that one. I do want to look in this one, and then I'll probably collect up those little moon snails too. Yeah, that one looks fine. It is a banded bonnet, of course. It's got the nice little bumps around its shoulder there, which the checkerboard bonnets lack, so it's a bit different. Back to the shell pile for a bit. Yes, it is another snakehead cowrie. I dare say that it's looking a nicer, darker color than the first one. Oh, that is very, very nice. Oh, yes, please, and thank you. I found a couple of absolutely lovely pieces of this yesterday as well. It is pink lace coral, even though it's so purple looking. Absolutely beautiful hard coral that is just washing up much more than usual during the cyclonic weather around here. This one does have calcification on the side, but other than that, it looks pretty good. It can go with my handful of random minis over here. This one is a cat cowrie. Oh, that is rather interesting to me. Yeah, can I pick it up? Yeah, it's not disgusting on the outside. I doubt I'll be able to keep it connected. Because, you know, I'm not the gentlest of ladies. This one is a rough Venus, I think. Usually I find a whole bunch of them around here that are completely like... just one-offs. I've never seen a joined one before, so that's kind of exciting. Also, I did just notice this. Yes, let's take a look. He's a bit broken, but maybe we'll find a better one later. It is an abalone, probably a honey abalone. I don't usually collect coral. That's not the lace coral that I've been showing. This one right on top is actually rather nice. I do rather like the, I don't know why it's black through there. I do rather like his little arrangement of fronds. It is, I mean, I know coral has specific genus and species names and different families, different scientific families. I don't know what this one is, but I think it's really, really nice. Another nice scallop. I think that one is the rusty-ribbed scallop, just a guess. Anyway, there is a lot of lovely little minis on the shore here. I am very excited about minis, as usual. There is a heckin' heap of them here. And then I keep telling myself to go check the water for the bigger shells. It's kind of like, I'm gripped with indecision. Oh, that is looking super cool. Let me just get out of that wind a little bit. Look at this one. It is a leafy oyster. I only find some of them around this large, never so exaggeratingly spiky like they should be. I think it's a leafy oyster anyway. I do want to pop that off, but maybe later. I'd say very, very cool shell, especially in a large configuration like this. I've been looking and panning the camera around this spot of the beach for how long? Was this here before? I don't know, it must have just come up. It is a very nice little banded bonnet in pretty gosh darn good condition. I don't find terribly many this small or smaller. I usually see mostly larger ones of these species. Another very pretty commercial scallop. Also, there are like a lot of ants and bugs around the rack line. They're having a great day. Poor shells. Once again, a commercial scallop. And this one, if it's not too goopy on top, actually no, it's fine. This one is a Pacific jewel box with the bottom lid and the top lid that kind of closes down so it can open and gobble things up on the tides when things pass by it. It's usually stuck down to a rock somewhere on that flat side. Oh, look at him. Did he just wash up too? Oh, he is a live one, everyone. Look at this fella. So, yeah, looks just like any of the typical checkerboard bonnets I would find, except inside there is an operculum. I can see it right there, and a snail. So I'm going to try to like find a calm place for him out there and kind of stick him down in the sand a bit, because I do like to bury themselves in sand, and hopefully he will not wash ashore again. Oh my god, you are so small and adorable, and there's a tiny hole in the side, but are you whole? It is whole otherwise. Oh my good golly goodness. I'm pretty sure that's just sand in there if I can flick it out. Yes, that is an empty one. There is no goopy guy and there is no operculum on the inside. There we go. We've got the baby checkerboard bonnet and the adult fully grown checkerboard bonnet, or almost fully grown. That one's maybe a little bit smaller than he could be. I kid you not. That is just sitting right in the center. Hold on, let me get out of the wind. It is an empty one. Oh my good golly goodness, that is full maximum size for these guys. I mean, okay, I think they can get just a little bit bigger. Look at those spots. They have turned into full-blown stripes on that section. They're not the dotty spotty giraffe spots from before. That is an extremely nice shell. Is that a hole? Maybe it's a tiny hole there. Super lovely shell though. I am super stoked with the big checkerboard bonnets lately. I was just going to clean these guys out. Oh, look what is just sitting there. Oh my good golly goodness. Look at him. He is so lovely is what I was trying to say. My voice just kind of started to get a bit funny. Oh my goodness, it is a Baler shell. It is another Baler shell, I should say, because yesterday I found one that I was very pleased with. It was probably twice the size of this. Didn't have these lovely colors though. This one also has a lot of black running through that part of the shell right there. So he was forming his shell somewhere out there on the reef where there was black sand. Black sand happens when the sand doesn't receive enough oxygen. It could be because there's decomposing matter on it or other things. Still super lovely. I think that's another one that I might try to cram into my shell cabinet. Once again, very white, very easy to see, very, very broken on top. Oh, that is such a shame. Such a shame to find one of these broken. It's actually like a bucket list shell of mine to find one whole. This one is an eggshell. Avula, I think was its scientific name. Absolutely lovely. They're actually quite common out on the reef there. Divers will tell you that a live one has a beautiful black mantle that completely contrasts this lovely white shell. They just don't wash up into the rock pools. A cyclone or a big storm would be the time to find them, but unfortunately just not intact this time. And yoink! Ooh! I was expecting that to be a bit of a broken one. There's been a few broken ones in the cracks too. It is not as colourful as a lot of the banded bonnets that I've found so far, but still kind of nice. And remember, yes, it is a banded bonnet instead of a checkerboard bonnet because of those lovely bumps around that top spire. We have another one of those super zigzaggy leafy oysters. There's a cockle down there I'm not super interested in. I do want to look at this guy. Yeah, he's got like a nice pinky colour as opposed to the orange one of the first guy. Super lovely. Oh, he's even got like a nice He's got a very nice outline on that bottom. Also, I did pick up another banded bonnet without you guys. I just ducked into a little crevice while the waves were coming. Anyway, super lovely to see. I mean, there's not a lot of variety today. I mean, I'm mostly looking for the big things though, so that's understandable, but still a lot of really lovely shells around. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are sick of bonnets by now. Also, that one is incredibly stuck, but it's just, I'm really enjoying them, so you're gonna see a lot for a while. Oh. Yep, absolutely had to right hand that one. It is another beautiful little checkerboard bonnet. So are you actually like #1 top size? That might be one of the biggest bladder moon snails I've seen in a very, very long time. Ooh, I'm not sure if he's top size, but he looks really, really good. Look at him. Lovely big bladder moon snail, lovely clean color on him. All the other big ones I've gotten have had a lot of discoloration on him. So yep, that one is definitely coming with me. That is absolutely not what I think it is. It is absolutely what I think it is. Also, there's a crack in it. Also, I do not care. Also, is that there might be a piece of the original creature inside. I can feel goopy stuff in there. Oh, full-size Baler with beautiful orange color. Oh, I'm gonna fix that crack somehow. That is extremely lovely. Oh my good golly goodness. So I came up here to take an absolutely shameless selfie with the big shell because, you know, who wouldn't? And then I realized that I didn't really spend much time looking at it. I know, usually I look at a shell for quite a while, especially a very nice one. But I was somewhere on the other side of this vegetation near the cliff face, and there was a few other people around, and in my peripherals I could feel them exclaiming and closing in on me, so I decided to end it kind of quick. But oh my good golly goodness, like taking a look at it now, and yes, I did get out the piece of meat that was inside there. So there was a part of the original snail in there. I dare say that the big waves cracked this guy while the snail was alive. That is just how powerful cyclonic waves are. You know, not a surprise really, but oh my goodness, like it is legitimately this orange in real life. Absolutely amazing pattern on it, a bit of natural gloss still on it, and I can fix that jagged lip there with the Dremel. Oh my goodness, got that lovely tip, got its lovely spikes on the inside, except they're very rounded off after that. I think that was just like naturally what happens out there on the reef or wherever it lives. Oh my good golly goodness, it makes me so happy. I really could not stop smiling trying to take that selfie earlier. There are a couple of bonnets that are very stuck in the rocks here. I pulled out a scallop over there before I kind of chickened out. The waves here, if you want to look at them, the waves here are just a little bit like, they make me fear for my life occasionally. That one was actually a small one. But yeah, we're gonna go check to the rock pools over this side because it seems like the rain has driven away the sea foam. I want to see if there's anything under there. Oh, actually there is still quite a bit of sea foam in here, and it's, you know, murky waters. I might not be able to find as much as I hope over here, but you know, I'll give it a few minutes before going back, I think. White thing, looks like a bonnet. Like I said, they're nice and white. Oh, don't go away. Oh, he's very cute. He is extremely very adorable. Okay, so confession time, I've never actually found a good whole one of these, so I've wanted one for a very long time. This one is actually a little Japanese bonnet, and when I say I haven't found a whole one, I mean I found a whole disgusting ones in the mangroves at Hervey Bay. First nice one though, and he's even got some of his spots on top. Okay, that's probably a good chance for one of the favorites today, I think. Okay, back again to the first side of the lighthouse, hopefully to find more bonnets. The other side was fun. I did pick up a few more bonnets over there too, but it was just basically way too sea foamy. Anyway, I got for myself a very nice grey coloured commercial scallop, very heavily influenced by black discoloration on the back. Right in here, how do you look? Oh, he is a live one. I was looking at that and I'm like, is he propped up? He is. He's got his little operculum there. This one is a shouldered triton, still alive. Honestly, I don't know if putting him back in the water is the right idea with how rough it's suddenly getting. I'll think about that one. Also, maybe I want to collect this one. I just saw this one. Ooh, I don't think I've ever collected these. I usually see them broken. A big surf clam or cockle of some kind with a very kind of like angular side right there. Ooh, am I going to start micro shelling? You know what? It is a possibility. I might look for some more bonnets though. This one is very cute. I got a little clandestine cowrie with some very nice stripes on him. Oh, right next to each other we've got more pink lace coral. I have been collecting up a few more pieces. This is what made me stop though. Oh, he is pretty cute. That is actually like... Oh my god, it's nice because it's got speckles on it. This one is a juvenile cowrie, just judging by the patterning on it. I think it's a juvenile thick-edged cowrie, a corica cowrie. Right under there, he's kind of cute. There's a lot of stuff under there. I'm not going to dig around it too much. This one is another moon snail. It's a very cute little conical moon snail. This one is just sitting here among a lot of families. Yes, it is a live one. Okay, that makes sense. A live checkerboard bonnet. I think he was doing pretty well behind that rock. It was kind of a little bit sheltered, so I'm going to leave him right where I got him from. This one almost escaped from me on the wave. Look at this nice yellow pop of color. Am I even focusing on it? I think so. I've got a lot of rain on my glasses. I'm kind of having trouble even looking at the screen right now. This one could be another rusty ribbed scallop or maybe even a glory scallop, but we're going to say another rusty ribbed scallop. Orange thing, are you a rock? You feel very unrock-like. Also, I can't actually see. Is the screen clear? My glasses certainly aren't. This one is a very old carnelian cowrie or a cherry cowrie. Got some damage, but still a very nice color. He's actually like, he's got a very odd shape too. He like bulges out there and there. He's gone a bit cattywampus. Oh, look at him. That's right, where I got that carnelian cowrie from. Oh, he is nice. Oh, he is very, very extremely nice. Look at this guy. It is another super lovely dark brown checkerboard bonnet. He doesn't have like a super pointy point on him anymore. Like if I'm being extremely picky, because obviously I can after a cyclone like this. Anyway, just another very nice shell today. Bonnets everywhere. There we go. I just picked up another one off camera too. 2 more banded bonnets. A cone shell. It's not a bonnet, but are you alive? Are you stuck or are you upside down? Oh, I see the opening. It's empty. It is empty. Oh no, he's got some damage on his tip. As in there is no tip left. Still a very nice shell. I believe that is the blood-stained cone, I think. Ooh, yeah, cool. I am way up at the front. I don't think anyone else has really come to this section yet. Oh, he's whole. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's very nice. You know, I haven't actually seen terribly many good cowries today. Most of the stuff that's coming up is, I mean, it's very obviously bonnets. This one is a sub-adult shell. It hasn't fully matured yet with you know, making a thicker shell. Judging by the patterning, I think it's an eroded cowrie. Also, the wind is picking up. I know you can hear it. It's windy. Here we go. Another great cowrie in another front section on a rock pool. This one is a yellow-toothed cowrie. Lovely with his brown speckling still intact. They get very worn away very quickly to just a dull blue or a dull brown color if they're left out for a while. The cyclone came and I think I collected the biggest shell of the bunch. So yes, here are the shell finds for today. And if you have enjoyed them all, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shelling adventures. Oh my goodness, eye-catching. Absolutely eye-catching, isn't it? Usually I want to talk about favorites and special mentions. I just want to skip right into the favorites, but yes, we will talk about some of the lovely shells here today. So if you do have favorites or special mentions as well, please let me know down in the comments before I get ahead of myself. Special mention is going to go to this broken one at the back. Oh, it would have been nice to find a whole one of these. Even broken, I don't know. I might keep it for a while until I get a better one. Lovely Avula eggshell. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness, special mention might go to the, you know what? I think this actually might be the biggest moon snail I've ever collected. Just wonderful. Absolutely in love with him. Oh my goodness, I mean, I don't know if I should give any of the bonnets favorites or special mentions. Like, I've found a lot of them. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sick of you all are of seeing them if you're not at, like, an 8 or a 9. I think that one is one of my favorite banded bonnets for the day. Oh, there's a nice one under there, too. There's a nice dark one there I liked as well. Oh, my good golly goodness. Special mention maybe to the lovely yellow-toothed cowrie. There wasn't a lot of cowries today, but there was a few very nice ones. Special mention to the juvenile corica cowrie. It is actually quite glossy and lovely. Oh my goodness. Special mention to the coral. That's cool. To the leafy oysters too. that's cool, to the biggest checkerboard bonnet of the day with his like almost horizontal stripes instead of his spots. That's cool too. So many amazing shells. Okay, hurrying it along a bit, let's talk about favorites. Oh my good golly goodness. The least of the favorites probably goes to the clandestine cowrie. It is actually a lovely gloss on top of him. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness, I think he's got a hole in him. Oh, he's probably a special mention because of that hole. A lovely little checkerboard bonnet. Oh my goodness, favorite. I like you very, very much. He's going into the cabinet. A beautiful Japanese bonnet. It looks a lot like the bonnets from Florida, doesn't it? I think they're in the same genus or shell genus, which is why they look so similar. Oh, I really like this checkerboard bonnet. Very, very nice. The one next to him, I think, is also a favorite. Also very, very nice. One of them definitely has a crab in it. Crab, were you upside down? Oh, there is a big honking crab. How did I not see that? Oh my goodness. Second last favorite, the little Baler shell. And you got to remember, we're not at Hervey Bay. Balers are very, very uncommon here. Very rare. And of course, the top favorite, everyone, because of course it bloody well is the top favorite. Oh, he is so orange. Also, while he was in my backpack, I'm wondering if I didn't crack him a little bit more up there. He definitely looks a little bit more worse for wear. Oh my goodness, beautiful orange color, beautiful scale-like patterns on him, and even with the cracks, which I don't know, I've never tried to use resin before, but I might try to do something with resin for this guy. Absolutely fantastic, and the absolute highlight of the Cyclone shelling so far. And that's it for this time, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.